Let's talk about spiders. I'm Ash Crossan, back to recap The Mandalorian, Chapter 10, The Passenger, the second episode of Season 2. Spoilers incoming, let's get to it. So this is one of those, we got ourselves into a little bit of a kerfuffle episode, but it's also one of the most terrifying episodes of Star Wars I've ever seen. This is not an episode of Star Wars, this is a horror film. So let's recap. The Passenger kicks off with, what else? Someone's trying to steal Baby Yoda. And I actually thought at first that this was like a continuation of the last episode. And I thought that we were going to get Baby Yoda trying to trap Mando and get his armor back. And we were going to see maybe like a big kind of showdown. But no, they're just trying to steal the baby. So they clothesline Mando, which is a tactic we've seen the murder bears use in Return of the Jedi. And one of the guys nabs Baby Yoda and Mando's like, no, I'll give you anything. I have so much valuable stuff. And he's like, I'll take that shiny new jetpack. If they're trying to get the child, they probably know he's like a pretty high bounty. So I'm interested why the jetpack was so appealing to this guy. But I digress. He gets the jetpack and I'm like, no, his jetpack. And then he just shoots him into the sky. It just murders him. I screamed. It was so funny. So we go back to Amy Sedaris, and she's got a lot of airtime in this show. And she's playing Sabak with Dr. Mandible, this giant ant. He has a PhD. I also appreciate that Ant-Man director Peyton Reed-directed this episode, and apparently can't escape giant ants. So there you go. There's also a Galaxy's Edge reference Easter egg in this moment, because while they're talking, they go outside and there's meat being roasted, cooked by a pod racer engine, which is a tactic we see in Batuu at Ronto Roasters. So it's being served Ronto Roasters style. But anyway, Mando's still on his quest for more Mandos, and Dr. Mandible and Amy Sedaris' character, whose name is escaping me at this moment, are like, we have an idea. We have this adorable frog lady, and she needs to get back to her husband in order to save her species, but you can't use hyperdrive because it'll wipe out all her eggs. Unfortunately for this frog lady, the hyperdrive was not going to be the only thing that was going to take out her eggs, because Baby Yoda apparently finds them delicious and eats like, I don't know, half of them?
No.
Do we think Mando is feeding Baby Yoda enough? I'm a little concerned about that. So the frog lady and Mando, they can't understand each other. And at one point, the frog lady, does she ever get a name? I don't know. I don't think she did. She cleverly uses this protocol droid to communicate with Mando. And this protocol droid is Zero, who was part of the crew from Season 1, Episode 6, The Prisoner, and is voiced by Richard Ayoade, who returned to provide the voice. So these two X-Wing pilots roll up, and it's Captain Carson Teva, played by Paul Sung-Young Lee, who you might recognize from Kim's Convenience, and then Trapper Wolf, who we've seen before, played by Dave Filoni. Side note, they say something here that I've always wanted to see in Star Wars. So I went to Catholic school, and anyone who's like been to the Catholic Church, I think maybe some other churches do this too, when you say, peace be with you, you automatically respond, and also with you. So anytime someone says, may the force be with you, to me, I feel it in my soul that I'm supposed to say, and also with you. And they did it. So now this is like a response to may the force be with you. We're allowed to say it now. It's a thing now. We can say it. I don't think they said that before in Star Wars. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think I've heard this before. So the X-Wing pilots are like, we need your beacon and all your info. And Mando's like, I didn't come up with a lie for this. So he dips. And I mean, literally he dips into some kind of snowy ice planet. And it's not going great at all. And the frog lady's like, I'm gonna go to the spa while you sort this out. So see you later, which mood. So Mando goes after her, and Baby Yoda is like, I'm starving to death, apparently. And he's like, I gotta eat all the eggs. And so he turns around, he finds more eggs. And this one's like some kind of gross spider. And at this point, we're getting like alien vibes. But we're about to get Harry Potter vibes, and then we're about to get arachnophobia vibes. Holy skin crawly. This was so uneasy and freaky and great, and it's just a lot for like 6 o'clock in the morning. So these giant spiders pop up, ew! And I believe they're Krykna, which we've seen in Star Wars Rebels, but to go way, way back, concept artist Ralph McQuarrie actually drew one of these up for Empire Strikes Back. But anyway, they're in a bit of a bind with these giant spiders trying to attack them, and there's little ones, and then bigger ones, and then bigger ones, and then bigger ones, and then there's big giant ones, and bop, 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 you're not getting anywhere! And then who comes back? Who helps? The X-Wing pilots, because they're like, we've been good guys this whole time. And we looked up some information about you and like, you know what, you're a stand-up guy, but this is the most you're getting out of us. See you later. And they take off. And at this point, I think, the Razor Crest was a great ship. We loved it. It did its job. It got Mando and Baby Yoda all over the map. But at this point, burn that ship to the ground. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it all. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it all. Burn it. Even if there's a sliver of a cobweb on that ship. Burn it. Burn it. Burn it all. Burn it. I'm gonna say it again. I'm gonna say it again. Burn it. That's my final thought. Burn that ship. Burn that ship. What did you all think of this episode? I thought it was really fitting that Peyton Reed got the bug episode. He did a great job with it. Fun, freaky little romp. But let me know what you thought, thought in the comments below, or you can tweet me. And if you like these little recaps, I'll keep doing them. Send me a tweet. Let me know what you think. If you don't like them, don't tell me. I'm sensitive. I'll see you next week. Bye.